Hi, welcome back to the Spotlight, where we highlight veteran voices and veterans doing good in the community. I'm Nicole Pogue, director here at the Defender's Den, our new wellness lounge and venue next door to the Azura Veterans Coalition Resource Center. And I would like to start the show off by by thanking our recent donors. Black Rifle Coffee Company has donated pounds and pounds of coffee to the Defender's Den. Cold coffee, whole coffee, ground coffee. Come get yours today, free on the house. Grab a donut, sit down, let's talk about it.
Cool.
And today I would like to introduce one of my favorite people here in the East Valley, in all of Arizona, actually, Mr. Dave Campbell, Army veteran.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing today? Thank you for having me.
I'm doing pretty good, man. It's been a long 7 days.
Yeah, I hear that.
Lots of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Lots of work done, lots of work to do.
Yeah.
Love it.
Never stops.
Never.
Yeah. But I'm all jacked up on caffeine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. This Black Rifle coffee is hitting the spot. I love it.
It's pretty solid.
Yes.
There's like so many flavors.
Yes.
We tabled an event last week at their corporate office.
Nice.
They had a bunch of free merchandise, 50% off all the shirts, and
very cool.
They had dog leashes and stickers. And
nice.
Cups.
Bunch of swag. Good stuff.
Nice little spot too. Good location.
Good.
Yeah, good people, good coffee. Enriching the lives of veterans and those they serve. So
that's it.
What's up? Thanks, guys. And also, oh man, Apache Junction, their American Legion Post 27, the writers group just donated $1,000 to the East Valley Women Veterans.
Wow.
Which the Defender's Den is home of the East Valley Women Vets.
Hoorah.
Yeah. So
love it.
Thank you, Post 27.
Thank you.
Yeah. What are you up to today?
I'm David Campbell, an Army veteran, and I'm on a mission from God to save as many veterans as I can, or to help the community save as many veterans as we can.
It's a big mission.
Yeah, it's huge. And every day I'm out there. I work 8 days a week, 24 hours a day, taking phone calls, handing out resources, showing up to people's homes if they need us to show up and pull them out of that dark hole that they're in. And veterans doing that, veterans saving veterans. That's the way it should be. I love it. Can't get enough.
Them,
right. Amen. Yes. We need us. We need us.
I love that. We need us.
Yes, that's good.
That's a great line. So why'd you join the Army?
I joined the Army because I come from a military family. I'm the 8th generation grandson of William Bradford, who came over on the Mayflower. That's a mouthful. So my family's been in every combat situation that this country has ever had. I'm the last generation of combat veterans all the way back. So I knew it was my duty to join, and I couldn't wait. I joined at the age of 17. My recruiter said, since you're only 17, we can't get you in for another 6 months. We're going to put you down as a combat engineer. I tried to get in as a combat photographer, but my recruiter saw me coming. So he said, let's get a combat engineer. But I figured if that's what God wants me to do, so be it. And straight to Iraq after 13 weeks in Missouri. And I think I was there a month, and then they took my platoon and turned us into a secret task force 3 days in Iraq before the war started, marking a safe lane so the military can come through and fight safely. We started the 100-hour war, and we were taking artillery, and it's just a matter of time before we all died that day, and there's nothing you can do about it. We made it. The Air Force ended that war. Thank God. It was awesome. I stood on top of my tank and I photographed the A-10s and the Apache helicopters coming in and shooting everything. It was beautiful. I loved it. I love blowing things up. That's why I made a really good combat engineer. So after the war, everybody else went back to Germany. I stayed there an extra 3 months as rear detachment, repainting all the vehicles and loading them on the ships to send them back to America, back to Germany. So a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
And hazard pay. So, but I was 18. I turned 19 after the war, guarding an ammo dump. So
you left your unit to go to Germany because you were injured?
No, I spent 6 weeks in 3 different MASH units. They asked me if I was all right, and I said, I'm fine. I played it off like I'm fine. I broke my eye socket, broke my jaw, broke my nose, fractured my skull, and I said, I'm fine. Just send me back to my unit because I wanted my film, but that film was stolen, and they gave me an Article 15 for dying.
What?
Yeah, they didn't expect to see me again, but I'm hard-headed, and here I am. And they said, "Oh well, we got to cover this up. You're getting Article 15 for blowing up munitions on a day you weren't supposed to be blowing up munitions." I was an E2, so I was standing out there with my squad leader and my battle buddy and other people, and yeah, it wasn't my decision. But anyway, I saved my squad's life during the couple days. Well, actually, it was during that battle, that 100-hour war. I saved my squad's life. One of my squad members pulled his M16, was going to shoot everybody, and I took his weapon away and put him on the ground and told my battle buddy, stand on this guy. And I took his weapon and kept fighting. I saved the life of an enemy soldier too. I did my job is all. I don't expect to be called a hero or anything like that. I did my job. The heroes are the guys that died that day, and I listened to them die, and I listen to them every night. I have nightmares every night. So, um, Heal the Hero has helped me though. Heal the Hero has curved my nightmares. I can now sleep with my wife again because I'm not yelling and screaming and punching all night long. So it's progress, not perfection, right? Yeah.
Heal the Hero?
Heal the Hero, it's Brain State Technologies. It's in Scottsdale, and what they have is a this type of therapy. You put your hand on a cradle, and the cradle reads every cell in your body and knows what electrical output you need, and will give you those electrical outputs. So within 10 minutes, you balance your brain. Your brain can now heal your body without pain meds, without any type of meds. It's really, really beneficial for the veteran for PTSD and TBI. So,
Yeah, that's amazing. I have one of the alpha stims. So it's
yes,
got the electrical impulses on the earlobes. That
exactly.
helps, the hemisync brings both hemispheres into one so we can calm the nervous system.
Right. And do it naturally without drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, the alcohol definitely doesn't work.
No,
You're trying to calm down.
no.
And then, well,
Well, if you're
there's
anything,
all kinds of modalities that help outside of, allopathic medicine. Because
right,
I was on medication for a really long time and it just to no avail. I still suffered with all the PTS symptoms. But the holistic therapies that we offer here, transcranial meditation and stimulation,
guided meditation, yoga. I was introduced to that and I said, no way this is going to help me. I'm too far gone, too bad off. But believe it or not, yoga, meditation has a place in our healing, has a place in our world, and I love it.
Well, it's foremost, right? It's
Yes.
the most paramount. There's just like it's new, so it's not offered first line of defense.
Right. Right.
They always put the VA always puts the medicine
Right.
first.
Well, they're learning that this is not a psychological problem. It's a moral issue. It's a spiritual loss that we go through, and you can't throw pills at that.
At a moral injury now?
Right. No. So, I mean, it helps in a lot of cases, but not in everybody. So we need to find what works, what doesn't work. So I tell all my veterans, be glad you have PTSD. That means you're not a psychopath and you can get all the help you need. And so get on the ball, start finding recon, find what works, find what doesn't work, and get involved with us, as we help more veterans, as we try to pay it forward. So
we need us.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us. I tried getting off this planet and God wouldn't let me. And I was pretty angry for years. And today I'm grateful. I'm glad that, he had his way. I didn't get my way.
You're talking about suicide.
Yes. Unfortunately, we all face that. And I like to, well, in the military, you're kind of trained that if you're going to be taken prisoner, it's better to just, they don't have to go through all that. So we're trained to do that when things get too crazy. But I'm here to tell you guys, you don't need to do that. That's not viable. It doesn't, it may work in a trench line, but it doesn't work back here at home. So
no, we need to be part of the service aspect, like
right.
Showing up for service,
right.
Get out of self.
Right. Getting out of the head is huge.
Yeah, your experience matters. You don't know who you can help by telling your story.
Right, right,
So we suit up, we show up, we tell our story, and hopefully it impacts somebody or
right.
plants a seed somehow.
I don't care how scared I am to be in front of a camera. I do it anyway because I know that God wants me here doing this for, and there's somebody out there listening, and I'm talking directly to you. You're loved, and we love you, and we're going to love you until you love yourself. So come on in and we'll take care of you.
What other groups have the same mentality as?
Mission Continues has two platoons here in Phoenix, and one first platoon deals with homeless veterans that go out in the street and they try to pull them out of there, pull them out of that situation. Second platoon deals with underprivileged school kids, and we go into the poor neighborhoods and we repaint their school, get them new equipment, give them some pride in their school and their neighborhood and their community. We're trying to bring up the community. You know, when I was on the bottom of that wall, somebody pulled their hand up and pulled me up there, and now my hand's down, pulling the next person up there, and that's how we need to continue this. And yeah, it's a great mission.
And then what about workshops?
Oh, I'm a facilitator for Healing of Memories North America. This started in South Africa. It gets people to deal with their past memories in a safe environment. You trust these people that you deal with. You're dealing with these memories that I have ran so far from and drank so far. I tried to cover them, bury them all, but they're all right there. So that doesn't work. So go to these workshops, you talk about this and you realize that you're not alone, that all veterans are dealing with this in one aspect or another. My story is traumatic, but it's not that different from all of them, from all of us.
I went to the Healing Memories workshop in the fall last year in where is it, Cave Creek,
Yes.
outside of
Yep.
Scottsdale.
Spirit in the Desert
Oh
retreat.
my gosh.
Beautiful.
I've been through a lot of treatment centers over the last 15 years, and that workshop was profound. I thought I had healed everything,
Right.
because I like to say that I don't have post-traumatic stress anymore. I have post-traumatic growth.
Yes.
But when I showed up there, a lot still came up for me. But there were so many women from all over the country that flew in for this workshop.
That's awesome.
And it was beautiful. The people who ran it, the facility, and then the little small groups that we broke out into, and it was really profound because I thought it was gone. And now, if I ever, I get triggered still and things come up and I don't always respond in the best manner.
Right.
But now that I know there's some pebbles in there, there's not these heavy boulders I'm carrying around anymore, but there's some
big old rucksack. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't have all that baggage with me.
No.
And my past keeps showing up and I'm like, fuck, I thought this shit was gone.
Right.
But
I'm with you.
But if I say to myself, I can't heal on my own. I need to talk about it. I need to express it. I need to process it.
Yes.
With
For the first time.
People like, hey man, I heard you talking about whatever. And I'm like, I'm dealing with that too. How did you get through it? And that's what we try to do here in the lounge.
Mentor. That's great.
Just hang out and have a conversation.
Yeah. Talk about it. Like I said, we're the normal ones. We came back, we have PTSD. We were affected by it. That means we're normal. And I love that. That calms me down. It calms a lot of veterans down, knowing that it's not this big monster I got to fight, calm it down a little bit.
What about that guy over there? Does he help you calm down?
Caleb is my service dog. He is from Soldier's Best Friend. He's a PTSD and traumatic brain injury service dog. We trained twice a week for 9 months to get certified. They got him out of the pound at 1.5 years, and he's Australian Shepherd mixed with Lab. But when they introduced me to him, they said he was an Arizona Fluffy Tail, and I love that. He saved my life. He saves my life on a daily basis. I mean, if he had a nickel for every time. He's trained to give me hugs when I need him, keep people at a distance from me because I'm anti-people still. I mean, I love everybody and I want to be out there, but at the same time, no, I want to be in my house where it's safe and all that. So we have those issues to deal with, but they don't control me anymore. I can laugh about it. I can talk about it now. I used to hide from that stuff, but not anymore. It's normal.
He helps you with, so you're disabled. You have one leg,
Yes.
and he's there to help you brace yourself.
Right. I can get out of my wheelchair and on into a normal setting. He wakes me up when I'm having nightmares. If I start yelling and screaming, he'll push his 80 pounds into my mattress until I wake up. And I look over and I just see his floppy ears right there, and it just makes me laugh. And it pulls me out of it. And um, he's my gift from God. Excuse me. I wouldn't be here for without him, and every veteran should have one. It's free, completely free for all combat veterans. Soldier's best friend. Look it up. It'll save your life. It'll save your marriage. It'll save your family. And we're not only saving the families. If we can heal each family, then the community is going to get better.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the goal.
Yeah. Soldier's Best Friend is going to be coming into the Defender's Den for, you're going to be facilitating that group.
Yes.
It's a peer support group
Right.
for people with service animals.
Yes. Just talking about things, talking about life, talking about the past, talking about the future. All good
What's
stuff.
good too.
Yes.
Yeah, because we want to have fun in here. We want to explore.
Yes.
You know, past the isolation piece, the isolation and loneliness.
Right.
You know, the Surgeon General put out a big packet on that last year, and we're trying to incentivize people to come into this space
like
outside of austerity into prosperity. Like, let's go. We still have life to give.
Yes.
We still have so much to give.
Yes.
It's not over for us.
Not for a long shot.
We had a big story, and now we get to create a new story.
A new one.
You know, let go of the old ghost and embrace the new. And
yep.
We don't have to do it alone.
No, can't do it alone. Tried.
Our best thinking got us here. So
exactly.
Get us out of there.
Yes, yes.
Can I get another opinion, please?
Right.
My first thought's always wrong. I kind of run it by people. But, you know, it's been an honor to be on a speaking circuit with you.
Yeah.
I've walked into spaces I never thought I would walk into.
Right. It's a miracle.
It's empowering.
Yeah. It's God led. I feel like, you know, he leads me. He tells me what to do. He fills my schedule. I don't do what I want to do anymore. I do what I'm told. Like a good soldier. I love it.
Well, I love that you're on a spiritual journey.
Yes.
And that you get to help so many people through your story, through your struggles, through your growth, through your joy.
Yes.
Because I know you're in a lot of pain, but it doesn't show.
Mm.
You always have this great personality that comes out.
Yes.
I mean, you do have your celebrity dog.
Yes. Yes. He makes life easier.
Yeah.
For sure. Definitely does.
Well, I like the energy that you bring to the space.
Well, thank you.
It's an inspiration, man.
I love what you're doing. I mean, this center has needed you, and it's been waiting for you, and now we got you, and I love it. And I can't wait to see what we do and where we go and how many lives we can heal, and they can heal us, vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, I need this place.
Right.
Yeah. And we need support. We need volunteers. More volunteers.
If you are a veteran with PTSD or issues, come in. And if you're perfect, come in. Tell us how to do it perfectly. That would be great.
All are welcome.
Yes.
We also have caregiver groups. Like
Good.
We have this music happening this Friday.
Good.
Every other Friday. Gold Star mom, Goldie Murphy, she lost a son in Afghanistan. He was a pilot, and he said he died doing what he loved.
Yeah.
So we have all these guitars and ukuleles back here. So it's free to the veteran to come in and just, you know, learn how to do something new.
Yeah.
And again, working with both hemispheres.
And you hit on something huge there. Our spouses, they don't have a VA to go to, and they're putting up with us.
Yeah.
So we want to support them and help bring them with us. I love that. It's great.
The last Saturday of the month, we have a tragedy assistance program for survivors. It's the TAPS program. It's nationwide. It's actually all over the world, but it's held here in the Defender's Den at last Saturday. And Goldie Murphy, Gold Star Moms, everybody shows up for that. There's also Co-op Survival, which is the caregiver group.
Gotta love
the Elizabeth Dole Foundation. Yeah, I mean, first responders, caregivers, and the veterans. And the allies, everybody who supports veterans, everybody's welcome here.
Yes. We are family. We are one. We have to take care of. That's it. We got to take care of each other.
It's a community effort.
Yes. Yes. We can't do it alone.
We need us. I love that line so much.
That's a good one. We'll make a t-shirt.
Okay. Well, I think that's all we have for today.
Okay.
I appreciate you coming down, man.
Again, thank you.
I mean, you are the guy who's held this place.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
holding it until I got here
Yeah,
to
just
build
wait
this
for
place.
you. Yes, I love it. And like I said, I'm excited and I'm glad to have you here with us.
Yeah, I believe I was divinely guided down here to do this work too,
Amen.
and it's helped me a lot.
Gotta love it.
Love you.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Thank you, my sister from another mister.
All right. Well, so I'd like to thank everybody who tuned into the show today. And we're going to be doing this every Wednesday at 16:30, bringing in new veteran voices, people who are impacting the community of our veterans and allies, first responders, and caregivers. Please come down if you're interested in playing music, if you're interested in using the stage to express yourself through any kind of healing art that you choose to develop yourself with or express yourself with. We have yoga, meditation, tai chi, breath work. We just are a coffee cafe joint. Walk in 8 to 4 Monday through Friday. We are open. We have pastries. We have Black Rifle coffee. We have community, camaraderie, and respect. And if you are suffering with suicidal ideation, please call the Veterans Crisis Line at 988, then press option 1. Please. You
Please.
matter. You're worth it. You
Totally.
belong here. There's still work left to do. You're not alone. And thank you for your service.
Ooh, way to go. Love it.